Hey all you cool cats and kittens, we miss you here at Pioneer.
And we're going again on the move this week because, well, you see... we got some Whitman students who want to inspire you and do some challenges for you.
Hi, I'm Braden. I'm 21 years old and I really like playing sports. Throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school, I played baseball, soccer, and a little bit of flag football here and there. But today, I'm just stuck inside just like you, so I'm trying to find fun things to do. Every week, I'll be sending out a new challenge. I would love it if you watch the video, hopefully get inspired to do the same challenge or something new, and record it and send it back to me. Each week I'll be giving you a new challenge and I'll give you an update on the challenge from last week and maybe share a couple of your videos to the rest of the community. I'm super excited. I'm coming here to challenge you to a little trick shot competition. You can use whatever you like, but for this purposes, for me, since I'm a college student and I'm always trying to recycle as much as I can, it's going to be a little recycling competition. Whatever you want, find some items in your house or in your yard and try and make it into a jar or a big tub, or for me, because I want to make it a little easier for myself, I'm going to do a big recycling bin. Let's see what you got. Here's some of my stuff. Oh yeah. I'm thinking snap time, but there's just one last shot. So, here it goes. Booyah! I actually had to come up and do some homework, but it's not a problem. I still recycle. See that back there? That's what I'm aiming for. I messed up again. Shucks. Booyah! Boom. Well, that's what I got for today. Make sure that you're recording your own trick shots and send them in. And then I'll review them and potentially send them out with the next video. Stay tuned for next week because there's going to be another competition. And oh baby, I'm excited.
Hi guys, welcome back to Kaitola in the Kitchen. Did you know today was National Pigs in a Blanket Day? Huh, who knew? So guess what we're making? Pigs in a blanket. Super easy. A quick little lunch or dinner option for you. What you're going to need today is some hot dogs. You're going to need some crescent rolls. Any brand is fine of the crescent rolls. Optional would be one egg to do a little egg wash with and sesame seeds. Again, these two are optional. These two are required. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees. I've got mine going already. Make sure you get that up to temp. Then you are going to take your crescent roll. The worst part, it goes pop. If it goes pop. There are 8 of these in a package, so we'll make 8. Oh, okay. So you're going to unroll the package. It comes in one flat sheet into little triangles. There are 8. You just got to find the little opening spot. You're going to unroll your dough flat. Just do it on your countertop. Make sure it's nice and clean. It rolls out like this. You can see these little perforations that are there is how you break them apart. I'm going to break it down the middle. Set that aside. Okay, so here are 4 triangles we're going to start with. So you just pull it apart. Long triangles, super easy. Then you're going to take the wide side. So it looks like a slice of pizza, right? You're going to take one hot dog. You're going to put it in the fat side there, and then you're just going to simply roll it up. It's super easy. greasy. Kind of give it a little stretch so it makes it nice and tight, just like that. And then you're gonna place this onto an ungreased, so no spray or anything on it, cookie sheet, just like that. That's it. You're gonna do that for as many as you wanna make. If you wanna make the whole package, if you wanna make just a couple, however you wanna do it. Now, here is the option to make it be, I don't know, fancy, special, you decide. What you can do is take 1 egg in a bowl, add a tablespoon of water. That's kind of a lot of water. You wouldn't do that normally to scrambled eggs. You're gonna mix that all together, and then you're gonna take a pastry brush. You could even use your fingers if you don't have one, and just dip it in there. And then you're gonna put that across the top of the dough. This will give it a nice little glaze, kind of make it look shiny, and it will give the sesame seeds something to stick to. Makes it feel more like a hot dog, I guess. So sesame seeds, you're just gonna sprinkle those on top. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then you kind of need to press them in with your fingers so that they stick to the dough. And that's it. And then you're gonna cook them for 12 to 15 minutes. Now, as simple as that was, here's dessert. This is what you can also do with the crescent dough. Instead of pigs in a blanket, you can do a banana in a blanket. All right, so let me show you what that looks like. So I'm gonna take this crescent dough that I have left, open that up. I'm gonna take some Nutella. I think you could use peanut butter too. I've never tried it. Oh, let me grab my knife. But Nutella works pretty well. Take about, I don't know, thumb, teaspoonish, and you're just gonna coat that on the crescent roll, just like that. Okay, perfect. Then you're going to take a banana. I've already used half of this, so I'm gonna use the other half. Peel it, all right. Okay. You're gonna take the banana, the half a banana, and you're going to then cut that in half the long way, the hot dog way, right? Talk about hamburgers and hot dogs. So we're gonna go the long way like this. Okay, so now I have 2 halves. And then I'm gonna take those 2 long halves and cut those in halves. So you're gonna have kind of little chunks, little rectangles, I guess you'd say. So you're looking for a size about like that. It's about half my finger or so. Then you're gonna put that on top of the Nutella. And then you're gonna roll that up, just like that. Now the key to this though, instead of leaving the ends open like you did with the hot dog, you wanna pinch those closed, because when this cooks in the oven, the Nutella is gonna get warm, juicy, and you don't want it all coming out the ends. So you kinda wanna make more like a little package like that. You could do the egg wash on that if you want to make it look kind of shiny, totally not required, up to you. So we're gonna take both of those, just like that. So you got lunch, you got dessert. We're gonna put that in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. You wanna take it nice and brown on top. And the magic of Kaitola television, here are the completed products. So there's the hot dog. You see I kind of got nice and golden with the sesame seeds. And these are my little pockets. So these 2, you can tell I didn't quite close them up all the way. And these 2 I closed better so they didn't leak out. Oh, lunch, dessert, it's gonna be fabulous. All right. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.
This past week, I challenged you to assign Courtney to do some sort of challenge. Nobody, and I mean nobody, sent in anything. So I didn't have a challenge. Please send in a challenge for Courtney to try to do something by next PBC episode. Email pbc@wwps.org, and I'll do something crazy every week if you challenge it.
Hey kiddos, Miss Amber here. I wanted to reach out and just send you a little message telling you that you are missed more than you possibly could know. And Health Center is still active. We're still providing services to kiddos. Just because we can't see each other face to face doesn't mean we can't communicate. If you are needing services or you were having services before all of this happened, there's 2 ways you can reach out to us. One is 509-525-0704. If nobody answers, leave us a message and a good contact number to get a hold of you. Or you can email us privately at help, HELP, at thehealthcenterww.org. I look forward to seeing messages from you guys. Keep your heads up. It's going to be okay. We're all going to get through this, okay?
Having a lot of extra time to get your workouts in is kind of a gift. You're not always going to have it. Just about the time you feel like you need to really start working it, staying in shape, you're probably working as an adult anyway. So make sure you take advantage of this time while we've got it. It doesn't matter what you do so much. You do a little something every day. You know, get your heart rate up, like I always say. Get out there, get some fresh air. Remember that if you quit now, you're just gonna have to make it up later, as far as your fitness and your health goes. So stay with it now. Even the littlest amount every day will help. You don't have to kill yourself. Just get out there and do a little something every single day. Try to get something done. You know, some days are harder than others, that's for sure. I know that. But, you know, it just gets easier and easier and easier as you stick with it a little bit every day. So remember this, winners never quit and quitters never win. So don't be a quitter. Hang with us. We got a little ways to go till June, but I know you can do it.
Kafooey, everyone, and walk with purpose. Oh my goodness, what is that racket? Timmy, what are you still doing here? Not to mention the mess in your dang locker here. You know what? At the end of the day, I need you to go home, okay? All right, I'll see you later.
Hey kids, if you did forget stuff in your locker, stop by Tuesday, April 28th from 8 to 4 to pick it up.
Yes, Timmy. Oh, you've got a library book to turn in. So loud a silence. I haven't heard much from you lately, Timmy. Maybe you've taken this to heart. Hey kids, don't forget to bring back any library books that you might have. Thank you very much.
I would rather have a lifetime supply of pudding. Pudding is far superior to Jell-O. Jell-O is a little too animated for my taste.
I would rather have a lifetime supply of Jell-O because Jell-O is so entertaining.
You know, I actually don't mind tapioca pudding. It's not my favorite, but I would still rather have tapioca pudding.
And I could deal with grape Jell-O, but it's all about the wine and everybody knows it.
Pudding. A lifetime supply of pudding, unless the Jell-O came with unlimited staplers.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one.
I cannot imagine ever falling asleep in an ELA class. So if I was gonna fall asleep in one, I would fall asleep in science because I would rather miss it than an ELA lesson.
Ouch. Well, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep in a class, period. However, what I do know is that an ELA class is coming around again. So I probably could fall asleep there.
Science.
That one's tough because science is fascinating and I actually need to pay attention more in science, whereas ELA was super easy for me. I might say ELA. Because I wouldn't have to pay attention very hard.
The documentary. On my desk?
Yeah, I left it there.
I got... I'm getting attacked.